African proverb says, if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go with us. And everyone is who we intend to take on this journey. This is WhatsApp, the program that runs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're presently streaming live on Facebook. Head onto the search space and put Galaxy Television. Scroll down, you see WhatsApp is live and you can watch. Also, for those who use either Android phones or iPhone rather, you can head onto your iOS store or Google Play Store and download the Galaxy Television mobile app, and then can get to watch it. YouTube is galaxytvonline.com. On Instagram is galaxytv.entertainment. Now, especially for Facebook, which I usually check, I often check, I see that we have lots of views down on it because you guys definitely watch through Facebook or the app. So I want to say a big shout out to you guys, all the fans, everyone that's been keeping up with us. God bless you guys for everything you've done and all you continue to do. I'm stunned. I see your messages from the last person was as far as Mina, Niger State, and you guys watch Galaxy Television, you watch WhatsApp at Niger State. That's a whole lot. It's far. Trust me when I tell you, but we're so happy. Yes, our guest today is known as Anwara Prince Michael, aka Hicekid, and he's been doing music for a while. But you know how it is. We want to say good morning, welcome to the show. I'm loving the bucket cap. How are you? How are you? All right, nice. All right, welcome to the studios, Hicekid. Let's start by telling you about who we do have here properly. He's a music artist and Seaway Nigeria's brand ambassador. His real names are Prince Michael and are also known as Hicekid. And he was born on the 22nd day of October 1994 in Badagry, Lagos State, Nigeria. Hicekid is a creative expert with a unique journey across the worlds of entertainment and technology. Hice hails from Ebonyi State, Nigeria, in Afikpo North local government area. He completed his primary and secondary education in Lagos, and he's gone on to have an NTE certificate at Federal College of Education, Technical Akoka, where he studied computer and mathematics education, and then furthered his education to the University of Lagos, Akoka, where he earned a degree in human kinetics education. Hice did begin his career as a freestyle artist and a dancer before transitioning into becoming a professional and a social inclined individual, where he found his true calling in music, fashion, brand ambassadorship, talent management, and business development. Over the years, Hice has collaborated with top tier brands and personalities, helping to build innovative brands in the entertainment and corporate world. His ability to merge creativity and strategic insights has earned him recognition as a thought leader in the creative space. He is actually the founder of Physical Fitness Mental Health Group, a health and fitness agency committed to reshaping and solving complex health problems. Through this agency, Hicekid, Prince Michael Anwara, and his team provide frequent exercise programs for daily body conditioning and lectures on health-related matters. Alright, with a deep passion for creativity and, of course, innovation, Prince Michael, also known as Hicekid, continues to push boundaries in the creative space, leaving a lasting impact on the industry while mentoring the next generation of creative talent. He signed his first ambassador deal with Seaway Foods and Beverages Nigeria in August 2024 and has modeled for products like Welcome Snacks and Maca Plus energy drink. So we are elated to have Hicekid in the building this very beautiful morning. So thank you again for honoring us and coming to be with us right here. Now it says, and we know that you're Badagry born. All right, so Badagry born, Ebonyi blood, Ebonyi rooted, and Lagos polished. What's the story behind the name Hicekid? Welcome back. We apologize for that. A little break in transmission, but we're right here and we're right back. Yes, right back at you, Heis. You were talking about your humble beginnings.
Yeah, so being born in Badagry 1994 all through, I lived in Lagos. Okay, currently living at Kotun, and been doing my things here in Lagos, schooled in Lagos from crèche, primary, nursery, secondary, and also institution. So I've been learning from Lagos as a whole, lifestyle based, socially inclined, and also as an individual. But from Ebonyi State, so my blood is purely Igbo. I'm an Igbo guy, I gained the wisdom, I gained the power, and also everything I used to correlate my lifestyle from my hometown. So coming about my name, Hicekid, yeah, back then when I was a little kid, I bear my name Prince Michael. So my friends then, there was this popular artist we had in time then, who is Ice Prince. Yeah. So due to my moves and how I started my entertainment life and career, people do call me Ice Prince, Ice Prince, Ice Prince, and I'll be like, no, Ice Prince is already a celebrity there in Chocolate City. So I am not Ice Prince, but though they were calling me that because of my name Prince. So I just had to clear them that, okay guys, no, I can't be Ice Prince. Ice Prince is someone's name. And I had to take a look back into my life and know what name would I come up with. And okay, I called myself Hicekid. And I had to polish it, build myself into that, bring it out to the fans, bring it out to the crowd, also to the community, make them understand why I am called Hicekid, because most of my friends would look at me and say, eyes, never to be caught on fresh. So they already know that, yeah, okay, Hicekid is a good name, and I had to thank God for giving me that insight. And till now, Hicekid is what I bear.
That's a good one. A good introduction to your world, and we love that. Now, moving on from, you started music as a freestyle artist, yeah. All right? And whilst you were doing the freestyles and all that, at what point did you know that, yes, this music is the thing I want to do? What was that aha moment for you?
When I actually knew that I was booming, it was my first time of performing. When I finished my WAEC 2011, I had a jam section, a jam class, preparing to go into the university. I was in a tutorial then, going for my lessons and everything. So we had this this end of year party whereby students come together to celebrate after the exams. So I signed up I registered as an artist for that day. Though I've never been on stage or faced the crowd ever since then. So that was the first time for me. So when people were coming out to perform, there is artists before me coming out to perform, I watched what we're doing and I saw that, oh, there was no more attention from people. They were not giving the crowd that delivery. So I had to, when I go in there, I have to show myself. I have to bring out the best in me. And when they called me up on stage, I had no song to play on. I just told them, okay, give me a beat. Let me do what I can do. And it was a boom, I performed. I killed the show according to what the presenter said. It was like I was the best performing artist on that day. So that was my first highlight to the people. Everyone liked it. Everyone started following me. We were like, okay, in subsequent shows or events, school, things like this will be calling you. I was like, oh God, this is beautiful. So I had to put in more. And until I got into College of Education, which is Federal College of Education, Technical Koka, where I studied my computer and mathematics. And my first year in class then, I went in for another music concert in school then, and it was the biggest. That was how I knew that yes, this is what I should do. This is what I should do, and I need to do more. I need to do more to make people like me, to make people love my music, and also to make people call me up for other musical deals. So that was my first boom experience in the College of Education, because it's a community where we have thousands of students.
Oh yes.
And you coming out to wow the crowd. Man, I never believed I could do that, but it came out great.
All right, that's good. Now, Hicekid, what are you working on presently? An album, an EP? Do you have any single out right now?
Yeah, I have a single out there, which is Favorite Boy. And in the EP, which I released 2013, I have tracks of Oluwaloshe, I have tracks of No Darling, I have tracks of Zoom Zoom on the EP. Yeah, so Oluwaloshe came out as the biggest track in that EP. Then, so I'm currently working on an album, which I would love to drop, and also feature good artists, that will give me a step ahead in my career.
So what kind of artists are you hoping to sign right now, in terms of, let's say, the big cats?
Yeah.
Which ones would you want to go for, and why?
Yeah, right now, I would love to make a song with Kiss Daniel and Davido. Yeah, Fado the Great, and OBO Baddest.
All right, that's good. Now, there's so much rivalry in the Nigerian music entertainment system, and so many beef, so many issues. In fact, Hicekid came through the other day to say, hey, whatever happens in music, whatever he says or whatever is done to him or done to another person, it's just love. That's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just love. And he said he wants love to lead. So, what do you think about rivalry in the Nigerian music entertainment system, and how can we put it on a low?
About rivalry in Nigeria musical entertainment system, I would say everyone has a particular artist they dance to. They listen often, they can give all their streams to that particular artist. Yeah, so nobody has a special artist that he has keyed to, apart from saying, oh yeah, I'm a fan to this person, or I'm a fan to this other artist. So rivalry is constant. If you do what is good in your songs, they will like you for what you do. But if you do not give them the shout out song, they might not really want to pay attention to it and also go for another artist that's giving them that shout out song. So rivalry is common. People will say, oh, I don't like this song. I'm not really understanding what he or she as the artist is saying. So rivalry is there in Nigeria entertainment system, or not like how we have it in overseas, where everyone tries to show themselves who or what can be done to make a development. So in Nigeria, yeah, we have that rivalry, and just so some they'll say there's no big deal about it.
All right. Now that's answered properly, by the way. Now you've proven in your career in music, in life, that you don't have to drop out to blow. A whole lot of people in Nigeria, the most successful artists, they dropped out of school to do that, but you've shown the world that you don't need to drop out to blow. What would you say to young artists or creatives or young entrepreneurs juggling school, books, and then their dreams?
Yeah, to make that decision, it's right in the mind, It's right in the mind. For you to have that decision, you have to, first of all, you have to make that decision, and you have to key into it. So you take it step by step. Though there are times whereby life situation will be tough, but when you know your dreams, when you know where you're going to, thinking of where you're coming from, you wouldn't let the dreams die. So why dropping out when you know there's a plan for you to still push on and for you to still move further, no matter how long it takes. Education is just about what we say 4 years, 5 years. So why not give it a chance and complete it, then taking a step back and going into another thing. So instead of quitting your education that you have started joyfully, you should just look out for what you can do to push out that education and achieve your qualification, because that's what's going to speak for you at the back wherever you go. You know.
All right. Hicekid is here and he's been talking about his life work, his journey, and juggling school, music, entertainment, and all he has to say. We've asked him a question about people who tend to drop out of school and still remain creatives or entertainers. And he gave us an insight into his world and how he himself was able to surmount all the pressure. But hey, it's time to go and watch and listen to something from Hicekid. Let's do that. We'll be right back. Alrighty? It's always here for you. This is WhatsApp on WHATZUP television, and the song you just finished watching and listening to is titled Oluwa Loshe. I feel that means na God do am.
Yeah.
Yes, God has done it. That's what it means. I love the song. The chorus was absolutely breathtaking and really beautiful. So thank you so much, Hicekid, for that one. When did you write that song and when did you shoot the video for the song?
Yeah, I wrote the song December 2013. I wrote the song December 2013 and recorded it before the Christmas period. December 2023. And so I took a time to put it out on all platforms and everywhere. So prepared for the video shooting last year, which we took it step by step to shoot the video, and we got it done this year, January this year. Video was done and out, so we had to put it out. And that's it.
Now, what's one myth about the Nigerian entertainment industry that you've completely shattered on your journey?
That is our, let's say, the rate of that is the rate of insincerity between our Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, you know, whereby you have someone to do a job for you and person do not deliver, even after collecting payment for that, you just end up not having a result. So it's something that I just sit down and look that must this go on every time, even looking at the person that you upon, the fact that I know you upon, say I know you, say now I give you money but you not go do my job. So that's the major problem. We're not really sincere. If you can't do a work for me, just tell me you can't do it, then I should go look for another person. Then you giving me your quality assurance or your experience that you've done it for somebody, you've done it for people, and you can do it for me. And when I give you the money to go ahead, you bring no results to the table. So it's very, very disturbing, and it's bad, you know.
All right, in terms of where we look into the future as regards your music, work, and entertainment, we've not talked about the savvy part of you, which is the fact that you are an Efiku. For someone to study anything that has mathematics inside, you really know your onion. How is it for you mixing music, fashion, and being an entrepreneur, and also the whole school thing? The fact that you really know what it entails to understand what tech is. How do you blend all these things together?
Yeah, a big shout out to my parents, actually. One, my late dad
God rest his soul.
I gave him the fatherly kudos. You know, he was really, really compassionate and very intent about academics. And also my mom gave me the support in every way. That, son, go to school. When you go to school, you will learn from school. You will pass through school, and school will also pass through you. And when you come out, you will be someone great. You know, so my parents gave me that support, you know. And my dad actually loved it that I studied computer there in Federal College of Education. So my dad actually loved it. I studied computer, and he was very, very key into me going to University of Lagos, because he also passed and was a graduate of University of Lagos. So it was like, okay, my further into the university should be in the University of Lagos, and which came out successfully for me. I did my direct entry, and there I went on to study physical fitness, which is about health, mental balance, and total body composition. So I actually had to get my experience from the tech world. You know, we are in technology based world right now, so everything we do is on technology. So how to advance your health in a urban world, no more in a rural world. How to bring out modern lifestyle, modern health lifestyle about you. It's what you should use and how you should play your life, so that when people see you outside, will be like, oh, this is a sound person. So bringing up together my tech skills, also my physical fitness experience, and my music is everything that just shows in me, you know. It shows in me that, yeah, okay, there's an artist, a good artist that we have, and also educated. In tech world, I can also, you know, model for any tech company because of my experience, tell them about technology or what the company entails. And also if it's on the health world or the health aspect, I can teach people, because I've done it before. I was a previous coach in a gym also, so I can still train people on fitness and health experiences. So everything just emerges from what it's in Hicekid. So that's it.
That's actually good. All right, so moving on to better things right now. The next 2 years, where do we hope to see Hicekid the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, that is, you're meeting Hicekid from glory to glory, you know, from this stage into another advanced stage. You know, so you're meeting me internationally based, international wise. So the next 2 years, I see myself going global. I see myself doing things that I have wished I was able to do. So I see myself doing it. And by the grace of God, it's going to come true.
All right, now, as we round up the show, you have people back home, you have your fans watching the show, and they're like, Omo, we creatives who are seeing lots of shege, we're not seeing the future, everything is not working out. And someone also who is in school, who is on the verge of dropping out to do music or to do any other thing, what kind of advice would you give to such people, and why?
Yeah, okay. If you are watching me and you are having that thought to drop out from your school and pursue your career, so you just come and think about it. Okay, when you drop out, what are you going to gain as a dropout? And also, what are you going to lose as a dropout? Because in every situation and in every decision, there is a positive aspect of it and a negative aspect of it. So when you look at dropping out and you want to move on to your career and chase your career, so that period you are dropping out, how long has it taken you to get to that level before you want to think of dropping out? And how long will it take you to complete your education before you can now? So let's put all these things into consideration because it's going to matter in everything we do. For instance, someone in 100 level who will recently gain admission, or let's use somebody in 200 level who has been into the school system for 1 year plus and is getting tired of it, and you are saying you want to drop out. Come on, you just have 2 years left. In that 2 years you have left, you can still achieve so many things, mixing up your education and your career together. Because my lecturer once asked me so many times, who do you want to be after this your school life? And he was looking at me. I told him I want to be a big celebrity. He was like, you want to be our next Davido, right? I laughed and I said, okay, he has seen it already, seen it that, okay, the spice is there in me. So he knows that the vibe is there. So no matter what, I wouldn't shake in any way of life. So just keep pushing, keep taking it gradually, step by step. Remember, pay your school fees on time so you will have focus in your school. When you pay your school fees on time, you wouldn't have any stress. The rest is to attend your lectures, go for your test, read and pass your exam. And you have a good grade, you come out in flying colors. You can now give your certificate to your parents and tell them,
yes, I finally
I'm done. I came out with second class upper, I came out with this grade, and you can take it and move on to my career. And they will leave you for that. You know.
All right, quickly give us your social media handles.
Yeah.
And how and where we can download or stream your songs.
Yeah, on Instagram, I'm favorite boy Hicekid, favorite boy _ Hicekid. On Twitter, I am official Hicekid on Twitter. On Facebook, I'm Prince Highs. I gave my name, called myself Prince Highs on Facebook. And you can have my songs on Spotify. You can have my songs on Boomplay.
Deezer,
Audiomack, YouTube Music, the whole streaming platform. You can use my song on your TikTok, your Instagram, and every other thing. Even on WhatsApp, yeah, you can use my song. Just type Hicekid, Hicekid, and you have a list of my songs there.
All right, thank you so much, Hicekid, for coming through. We are really honored to have you here. Now, quickly, when you're not working in the studios or doing music or out there trying to perform, get money and all that, how do you unwind and relax?
Yeah, when I'm not working, when I'm having a free day or an off day out of studio, out of work and itself and every other thing, you know, I relax. I hit up with my friend at home. Okay, hello, are we all free today? If it's a yes, then we go out. You know, sometimes we go to the beach, whereby, because I love riding a beach bike. So we go to the beach and we ride the beach bike. We take our photos and we take the little refreshments we can, and that's it. Call it a day. Or other times I go visit my friend, we spend time, we do, you know, because I also have friends who are producers. We go to their house, to their studio at home, and they just play a bit. We keep on freestyling, getting more inspiration and composing what we should do. So it's every time the lifestyle just keep on developing, improving. You know. What you can do today, you would definitely do it the next day. So definitely things is going to come out good for us and for everybody.
All right. Thank you so much for coming. Hicekid says that at some point, I feel like nobody's coming to save you. Put your head down, work. Do not end your career or school life just because you have something that's trying to drag your attention away. Pay your fees on time and do right by yourself.